Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Nadzirah Binti Rusdi. Today I want to talk about assignment 1, summarize presentation. Okay, for the first topic, I want to talk about computer crime and security. First, cybercrime refers to illegal activities that involve computer or digital system. This include hacking, identity theft, online scam, and malware attack. In Malaysia, the highest computer crime in 2025 is fraud. Fraud makes up the majority of reported cybercrime cases. As of September 2025, losses from online scam has exceeded 1.9 billion ringgit. Scam cases also increased by more than 12,000 cases compared to the previous years, showing how serious this issue has become. Fraud is dangerous because cybercriminals use online platforms, email, and messaging apps to trick victims. This attack can steal money, personal information, or even take control of a person's device. Some common types of frauds include phishing email, smishing, malware, and ransomware, business email compromise, fake online dating profile, and malicious link or attachment disguised as greeting cards. The impact can be severe. Victims may lose their savings, have their identity stolen, or have their device affected and used as part of a botnet. Business can also suffer data breaches and financial losses. To protect ourselves, we must stay alert, never send money to someone you only met online, never share personal or financial details with unverified individuals, avoid clicking unknown links or attachments, and always monitor your bank and credit card activity. Finally, the Malaysia government has taken steps to address this issue. The National Scam Response Center, or NSRC, was established to coordinate fast action against online financial fraud. It brings together agencies like the NFCC, PDRM, Bank Negara, MCMC, and financial institutions to detect and block stolen funds more effectively. In conclusion, fraud remains the top cybercrime in Malaysia, and awareness is the key to protecting ourselves. Next, I want to talk about topic 2, intellectual property. Intellectual property or IP refer to intangible assets that have value but do not exist physically. These include designs, invention, software, formula, brand names, trade secret, and creative work like art. One important category is software IP, which refer to computer program or code that are protected by law. This protection prevents copyright infringement, theft, or any unauthorized use. Software IP usually belongs to the company that creates it or purchases the rights. Next, I will explain what a patent is. A patent is an exclusive right granted for an invention, either a new product or a new process that provides a technical solution to a problem. Now, let me summarize the main steps involved in filing a patent. Step 1. Submit Form 1 together with a fee of 290 ringgit. Step 2. If the submission is complete, a filing date will be given. If not, the applicant has 3 months to make corrections. Step 3. After receiving the filing date, examination begins. If the applications meet the requirement, it will be open to the public for 80 months. If it does not meet the requirement, another 3 months correction period is given. Step 4. Submit Form 5A and pay 1,100 ringgit for the modified substantive examination. Step 5. If the examination is successful, the patent will be approved and a grant certificate will be issued. If not, the application against has 3 months to correct the submission. The final step is publication. In conclusion, intellectual property protect valuable idea and creation, and patent give inventor exclusive right to their innovation. Move to topic 3. I will talk about privacy and surveillance. In Into the highly connected world, privacy has become more important than ever. As technology continues to evolve, the line between what is public and what is private is becoming increasingly blurred. Cyber attacks, data breaches, and the misuse of personal information are now common threats. Because of this, privacy is essential to protect human dignity, personal autonomy, and democratic values. It allows people to express opinion and explore ideas without fear of being watched. In Malaysia, privacy is protected under Personal Data Protection Act 2010 or PDPA. The law is enforced by the Personal Data Protection Department, known as GPDP. This department ensures that personal data used in commercial transactions is not misused, and it oversees registration, monitoring, and legal enforcement related to data protection. Next, I will explain what surveillance means. Surveillance is the act of monitoring people, places, or activity for security and information purposes. It is commonly used by law enforcement and private investigators to prevent crime and ensure safety. There are 6 main types of surveillance. First, physical surveillance, which involves direct human observation. Second, electronic surveillance, such as CCTV cameras and GPS tracker. Third, computer surveillance, which monitor emails and online activity. Fourth, social media surveillance, which analyze public posts and detect threats. Fifth, financial surveillance, used to detect fraud and money laundering. And sixth, biometric surveillance, such as facial recognition and fingerprint scanning. Another related concept is computer activity monitoring, where organizations track user action on company computer. This can be done using software that records keystroke and clicks, or hardware device that capture everything shown on the screen. In Malaysia, the government can conduct surveillance legally. For example, authorities can require internet or mobile service provider to hand over user data. Prosecutor can also authorize the installation of devices to intercept communication under certain law. To reduce the risk of surveillance, individuals can take a few steps. First, understand the laws and know your rights. Second, use data encryption to protect your information. And third, use a VPN to secure your internet connection and limit tracking. Finally, surveillance creates several ethical concerns in it can threaten privacy, autonomy, and freedom of expression. It may also lead to misuse data, discrimination, and chilling effect, where people change their behavior because they feel they are being watched.
Next, for topic 4, I will talk about computer reliability. First, reliability means a system can perform its required functions correctly, under stated conditions, for a specific period of time. Reliability is important because it builds user trust, reduces system downtime, ensures data integrity, and helps organizations maintain compliance with regulations and safety standards. For my case study, I chose the DTT3023 radiation therapy machine. This system reused old software that already had bugs. The operator interface was poorly designed, and the testing process was inadequate. Because of these weaknesses, the system sometimes fired radiation beams when the machine was not in the correct position. Several patients received massive overdoses, but the manufacturer initially denied that the machine was the cause. Even after accidents, proper improvements were not made. Eventually, after multiple incidents, the FDA declared the machine defective. This case clearly shows how unreliable systems can lead to serious and deadly consequences. Next, I will compare reliability in iPhones and Android phones. iPhones are generally more reliable because Apple controls both hardware and software. This results in stable performance, long-term updates, and a more secure app ecosystem. For Android, reliability varies depending on the manufacturer. High-end Android devices can be as reliable as iPhones, but lower-end models often face inconsistent performance and delayed software updates. Android's customization flexibility is a strength, but it can also reduce stability if not optimized properly. In conclusion, reliability is essential because it protects users, ensures safety, and prevents failures. The DTT3023 shows what happens when reliability is ignored, while the iPhone-Android comparison highlights how design choices can impact system trustworthiness. Lastly, Topic 5, I will talk about professional ethics. First, what is My Sejahtera? It is a Malaysian government application developed to help control the spread of COVID-19. Users can perform self-health assessments, monitor their health status, and assist the Ministry of Health in taking timely actions. The application is owned and managed by the government, including MOH, MKN, MAMPU, MCMC, and MOSTI, and complies with the Personal Data Protection Act 2010. From a public interest perspective, software engineers must ensure that applications are safe, properly tested, and beneficial to users. My Sejahtera provides clear information on its functions and how it helps track and manage COVID-19, maintaining transparency and public trust. Regarding clients and employers, the Ministry of Health has full ownership of My Sejahtera. In February 2022, a price negotiation authority confirmed that no external parties can use the data, and it remains fully controlled by MOH. An independent consultant was appointed to monitor data security and integrity. From a product perspective, software engineers must maintain high security and privacy standards. My Sejahtera faced over 1.12 million hacking attempts since October 2021. In response, the ministry blocked malicious IPs, installed a web application firewall, conducted continuous monitoring, filed a police report, investigated and applied corrective actions. This demonstrates that My Sejahtera follows ethical principles, prioritizes user safety, and constantly updates its security to protect sensitive data. In conclusion, My Sejahtera is a good example of how government applications can combine functionality, security, and ethical responsibility to protect public health and user data. That's all from me, thank you.